Lucia, thank you for the 50. Hello from Indonesia. Q, we want men to value sex by not watching porn, but women also get angry if men care about body count. When I think men who care about body count is because they think sex is valuable. Isn't ignoring body count add up to hookup culture?
I don't think so at all. I think if you don't care about body count and we don't have hookup culture, why would you need to care about body count? If everybody's body count's low, right? Why would you need to care?
Well, you would be caring about it.
Yeah, but like if there's no hookup culture, right, and you assume your body count's low because there's no hookup culture, why would you need to care?
Well, I mean, if money grew on trees, then that would be cool, but it's a bit of a hypothetical scenario because there is a hookup culture. And I mean, even when there wasn't a hookup culture, men throughout all of human history, actually I think both genders throughout all human history valued chastity, valued sexual purity, both men and women,
right,
for religious reasons chiefly. Mm-hmm. Although men were more invested in it because one of the reasons men care about a woman's body count or a woman's promiscuity, if a woman's promiscuous, you cannot guarantee paternity. So one of the biggest L's as a guy that you can take is raising a child that's not yours. Right. So a promiscuous woman or a woman who's not a virgin, if she's sleeping with other men and she gets pregnant, then you can't guarantee who the father is. Now, obviously today in the past, I think DNA tests came around in the 1980s. Now we can determine who is the father. However, that doesn't undo our evolution and our biology for men having a evolutionary hardwired desire to know that the child that we're raising and investing our time, energy, and resources in is actually our child. So I think that's one of the reasons why men care more about promiscuity and body count than women, for evolutionary and biological reasons, because as a woman, if you get pregnant, you know for certainty the child is yours. However, if a man, unless you get a paternity test, there's really no way to ensure that. And the way they ensured that as best as they could in the past was with virgins. Mm-hmm. If the woman's a virgin, she's had sex with no other men, you know for certain that if you have a child with her, that the child is yours. So yeah,
I think, but even like back in the day, right, I think you could tell if a woman was promiscuous, because sex work and prostituting has existed since the dawn of time. Women, as soon as women figured out that they could commodify off of sex, that's what they did. So it's like it was in the olden days. So everyone thinks this whole OnlyFans stuff is new. It's not, But I think a true promiscuous woman like carries it with her. Like you can tell when a woman's sleeping around. So
yeah, you can. I mean, there's definitely indicators. Although I would say that there are definitely some unassuming women who you would not think, who are shy and quiet and introverted and reserved and aren't blasted with tattoos, and they can be, there's some promiscuous chicks out there that might not be able to, and by the way, if you have tattoos, it's not for sure that you're promiscuous, but like that is one indicator that men are going to look at, be like, is she heavily tatted? She's maybe, again, you could be super relationship status, but men do look at the degree to which you tattoo yourself and think she might be more promiscuous because of how fucking blasted she is on her fucking, full sleeves or whatever it is, so. Well,
I'm sure you looked at me and like did not assume that like sex addict was the words that were going to come out of my mouth, right? Because it's like, whoa, like, it's just like shocking. But yeah, so I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of guys can tell. I mean, it's in your behavior, it's how you move. Again, we've had women on the show who you would never think it, like very demure, mellow, like very reserved. And we had a 19-year-old girl who had slept with 33 people. And she was like super sweet, very calm, reserved, and just, so stay safe out there, gentlemen, because sometimes they're unassuming. Okay, so